Donald J. Trump has been one of the most successful media personalities, businessmen, and a president who's seen all kinds of ups and downs in his life. From making controversial political statements to building his brand, this is everything you need to know about Donald Trump's rise to fame. First, let's talk about Trump's history, his early life, and how he became the man he is today. Born on June 14, 1946, at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, he was the fourth child of Fred Trump. Fred Trump was originally a Bronx-born real estate developer whose parents were German immigrants. Trump's father, Fred, amassed a good amount of wealth during the Klondike Gold Rush by running a restaurant specifically built for miners. So it's safe to say that Donald Trump had a wealthy upbringing. But that doesn't mean he didn't go through the strict parenting process, as at the age of 13, he enrolled at New York Military Academy. And in 1964, he joined Fordham University. Trump studied BS in economics at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, graduating in May 1968. But after that, Trump would have a rocky role with the military as they couldn't join the Vietnam War. Lastly, he was permanently disqualified from the service due to bone spurs. Such a series of ups and downs only made Donald Trump a stronger human being. But from the get-go, Trump was a very capable man, but for some reason, he didn't want to release his academic record. In 2015, Trump's lawyer threatened all the institutions he was a part of, and that if his academic records were revealed, they would sue him. What could be the secret behind his record? Was he a good student, or was he a bad one? We don't know. But we know that Trump's relationships were as interesting as his diverse educational backgrounds. Trump married popular Czech model Ivana Zelníková in 1977, and they had 3 kids together: Donald Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump. Moreover, Ivana became a United States citizen in 1988, but the couple divorced in 1990 due to Trump's affair with the popular actress Marla Maples. Due to his controversial divorce from Ivana, Trump gave away $14 million to her and $650,000 a year in alimony and child support. There was also a mansion in Connecticut and Greenwich and an apartment on the Upper East Side. The divorce was one of the first controversies that took much of his wealth. After marrying Marla Maples in 1993, they had a daughter named Tiffany. But the couple couldn't stay together and ultimately divorced in 1999. Finally, in 2005, Trump married the Slovenian model called Melania Naus, to whom he's still married and had a son named Baron in 2006. But during his controversial married years, Trump made huge business deals, established himself in the political environment, and made his empire. The Trump brand came to the surface. Now, let's talk about Donald Trump's business career and how he became arguably the most successful president of the United States. Trump's business career is what he's most popular for. In 1982, he made the initial Forbes list of the wealthiest people after holding a share of his family for around $200 million. And now, the same stock is equivalent to $606 in 2022. However, his controversies and losses in the 1980s dropped him from the list repeatedly. And in 2023, Trump is sitting at around the $2.5 billion net worth mark. However, we don't know how accurate this claim is, as it can be much more than this. And one thing that the rich are good at is hiding their net worth to avoid taxes. Trump made noticeable profits in the real estate agency. In 1968, Trump was employed by his own father's real estate company, where he gained a lot of wealth. In 1971, he became the president of his father's company and started using his Trump organization as an umbrella brand. But things went down between 1991 and 2009, when he filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy to protect his businesses, including the Plaza Hotel, the casinos, and his own hotels. But why did it even happen? How could one of the wealthiest people at that time go bankrupt? Well, in July 1991, Trump's Taj Mahal filed for bankruptcy since he couldn't keep up with debts on 2 other casinos in Atlantic City. He has filed for bankruptcy 4 to 6 times between 1991 and 2009. In 2009, Trump was left with 10% ownership of the Taj Mahal and Trump Castle and remained the chairman until 2009. But even with all his losses, he didn't give up and kept building the Trump organization. The Trump brand contains a group of 500 businesses that Donald Trump owns. Moreover, around 250 of these businesses use the Trump name. and the organization was originally founded by Trump's paternal grandmother, Elizabeth Christ Trump, and his father, Fred Trump. Trump has entered every industry to make a name for himself, from Trump hotels, golf, and resorts to TV shows. During his reign, he succeeded and failed many times. Some of the relatively unsuccessful brands were Trump Airlines, Trump Vodka, Trump Casinos, Trump Magazine, Steaks, and Trump Mortgage. All these brands were heavily affected by Trump's bankruptcy, and even if they had potential, they just couldn't keep up. On the other hand, Trump also had massive success in various business ventures. Some of the most successful Trump businesses include the Grand Hyatt Hotel, which is more than 34 years old, but is still booming to this date. Then we have the famous Trump Tower, which includes restaurants, stores, and even residential buildings. It is probably the most valuable asset of Donald Trump. We also have Woolman Rink, where 5 million annual visitors come. Other popular businesses of Trump include 40 Wall Street, Trump Palace in New York, The Apprentice, and Trump International Tower, Chicago. Now that we know the Trump brand, his other business ventures, and some of the controversies he went through, let's talk about his most insane period, aka President Donald J. Trump. How Trump became the most beloved yet hated president. Trump originally registered as a Republican in 1987, but his political party affiliation has changed many times throughout his career. He was a member of the Independence Party in 1987, a New York State affiliate of the Reform Party in 1999, a Democrat in 2001, a Republican in 2009 again, and unaffiliated in 2011, and back to being a Republican in 2012. Well, that's a lot of changes in his viewpoints. His presidential campaign started in 2000 when Trump ran in California and Michigan primaries for the nomination, but ultimately decided to withdraw from the political race in February 2000. However, 2016 is where things changed for Trump. Due to his provocative statements and hot takes, he earned huge fame on social media and free media. Trump announced his political candidacy in March 2016, and in 2017, Trump became the 45th president of the United States. And after becoming the president, Trump immediately started giving a series of executive orders to fulfill his promises before becoming the president. However, during this time, Trump did a lot of good, but was also caught up amidst many controversies. One of the biggest controversies was the Muslim ban, which suspended Muslim immigration to the United States for the betterment of national security. This sparked a lot of controversies, bringing Trump a tag of being a racist. The Trump administration was so questionable that there's a whole Wikipedia page about controversies with around 19 subcategories. His tenure of being the President of the United States started on January 20th, 2017, and ended on January 20th, 2021. So a total of 4 years before his presidency was called off, which is another controversy on its own. Aside from the Muslim ban, his controversy with North Korean President Kim Jong-un became an international matter as he was going back and forth on starting a war with each other. Another controversy about Donald Trump was by a former adult star, Stormy Daniels, who made many negative remarks about their relationship in her book. And how can we forget his call with the Ukrainian president, where he asked for a favor about wanting to know Joe Biden and his son Hunter's election interference in the Eastern European country? This put Trump under the abuse of power and the obstruction of Congress, causing the first impeachment of Donald Trump. And aside from the whole US-Mexico border thing, Trump has always been a controversial figure, pulling strings that put him under many sparks. And due to Trump's controversial decisions, abusing the powers of being a president, and imposing laws that the majority did not approve of, his role as the President of the United States ended. That was the end of his era as Joe Biden took over, and Joe was also under active controversies. The battle for a better president remains as Trump is working on his return in 2024. But seeing what the future brings for Donald J. Trump would be interesting. The former president is also working towards building the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Dubai, and the construction will start in 2025. As of now, Donald Trump still wants to get back to becoming the president with his slogan, "Make America Great Again." Do you think Donald Trump will become president again in 2024, or will he get outshone by other parties? Let us know in the comments down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the notification option so you can get notified whenever we upload similar videos like these. Until next time, peace.